Finding ways to limit screen time can be tough, but that's where Dr. Wes Crenshaw comes in. He's in studio with Mark. You guys have some ideas.
Outside, you mean like outdoors? Wow. Thank you, Dolly. Dr. Wes, good to have you. You got your son Alex here.
I do.
Young, good-looking young man. All right, you're a psychologist and author on a lot of things about teenagers. This is a big problem, limiting screen time. How do you do it in your family?
Well, you're going to get to see exactly how we do it, but we set up, we have this crazy idea that you shouldn't have your phone 24/7.
Really?
I know, or gaming or any of this. And it's really hard for parents a lot of times to set those limits because they feel, guilty if they take the phone away, or it's inconvenient. The tablet example there, parents rely on those things as babysitters, and it becomes a behavioral addiction for kids. And so it's really hard at times to make that
Alex,
work.
how often do you get to use a tablet or a phone or whatever screen in your house?
Not at night, but not when I'm working, but any other time.
So you use it during the day, and then it's off limits at night. Why is it important not to have it around at night when the family's together?
Well, he hit both points. The two places we run into trouble with is sleep. Kids have these things all night. I will get texts from teenagers at 2 in the morning. I don't know why they're texting their therapist at 2 in the morning. Well, you're wise. Kids find that to be, violation of their religion at this point. And the other one is study time. Kids will actually do their homework while they're texting and snapping and all this kind of thing. And all the research tells us that's not a good idea.
So what's happening to kids when they're not detaching from electronics? What happens in their brains?
Well, they're multitasking, and that sounds so neat, doesn't it? Like, I can multitask.
Oh, yeah.
The research also tells us multitasking is the least efficient way to function. So.
All right, so you have a practical solution to this whole thing, and Alex is going to demonstrate it with some goggles. What are you doing here, Alex?
Well,
so, go ahead.
We have this. Looks like a cookie box, but it
looks like a what?
It looks like a cookie box.
Oh, a cookie jar or an ice bucket. You remember ice buckets?
Well, yeah, and you could lock your ice or your cookies in here.
Oh, what? No.
What we're doing,
this
it has
is why
a little.
We need the goggles.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a little timer on the top here, and you set the timer.
Yes.
But what the problem is kids are going to say, "I got to charge my phone; it'll die."
Right. Oh, so the idea is to put your electronics in here.
You got
It's a lockbox for your electronics.
Alex is going to fix this problem.
He's drilling a hole in there.
And we just put the charging cord in there.
Oh, how ingenious is that? Where do you get these lock boxes?
This is $50 on Amazon. It's called a K-Safe. I'm going to post a blog entry with this later on my blog, and we'll give you the details on how to get it. And then you set this. I think you just set it for a minute. Oh, yeah. It gives you a little countdown in case you change your mind.
Oh, look at that.
Like if your child starts sobbing, don't change your mind.
So now it's open.
It's going to lock. It just locked, and in
it's locked.
a minute, it's going to come back open. But you can set it for 8 hours. You can set it for 90 minutes of study time. And this is a concept called pre-commitment. So if you know you shouldn't eat your cookies until later on, you commit yourself in advance to not eating the cookies.
So you could use this for dinner time as well? Everyone put it in during dinner?
You could.
So you're not all on your phones?
That's absolutely an hour for dinner. If you have a disciplinary issue that you want to take a phone away for a while, you could put it in there for 2 hours or whatever. And what's nice about this is once it's locked, you just can't. I mean, you could hit it with a sledgehammer, but otherwise you can't.
Which
get
is what we
into
have.
it.
No, we don't have that.
We're going to demonstrate that next.
Gallagher will be here next.
Yes. We almost locked it accidentally this morning, but fortunately it was
Alex,
only
what
for
do you
20
think of
minutes.
this?
And it unlocked.
Well, it's
honestly,
my phone.
Tell me honestly.
I mean, I like to be connected with my friends, but more sleep time is good.
And
Good
Alex
answer.
needs some sleep time sometimes.
Well, thanks for getting up early. I know the idea of needing sleep.
It was painful.
That's really cool, though. You can learn more about Dr. Wes at drwes.com. You can read his blog on how to build that timer box at his blog, familypsychological.com. I can't even say it, much less spell it.
Well, you did good, Mark.
Thank you.
It's like you're on TV or something.
Oh, well, you know.
It's amazing.
You heard about the two wildcats on the hard courts?
I hadn't.
It's an old joke. But it's happening again tonight. We'll tell you why fans might have an extra player to cheer for. CBS is under attack from parents. We'll tell you why the network does not have plans to stop showing really sad fans. Maybe I'll get Dr. West's input on that. Cry me a river.
Alex is the K-State.